travel if you were to become Miss America without any problems, or do you see a way to handle all these?
Oh, I've always been able to work my career around my entertaining field.
Okay.
Because most hairdressers normally their busiest days are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I've never worked a Sunday and a Monday in my life, which at home in our area, your show nights are Sunday nights. And since I started doing the market training, I can pretty much put my schedule to where I want. So now I work no Saturdays, Sundays, or Mondays. And I'm off at 1 o'clock on Friday, so I have no problem with traveling. Those are my good travel days.
What makes you happy?
Makes me happy? Getting up in the morning and have a cup of coffee and going walking 4 miles. That makes me happy because it's one of the things I've always done, so I just do it, and basically that's it. I like getting up, knowing that I can still get up out of bed and walk.
Did you walk a mile today?
Yes, I did. I walked about 4 miles. Half hour to Piggly Wiggly, half hour back. It's 4 miles. When it was Starbucks, got my coffee.
So you're very happy today.
I'm happy today. I'm wired, but I'm happy.
Michael, what's your favorite part of, or favorite category of the competition, and how did you prepare for it?
My favorite category was the evening gown. Last night, because I wore the burgundy gown with the little silver thing. It's just, I like the simplicity and I like the elegance of it. Plus, I like the fact that I can go out in French stiletto heels, being 6'2", weighing almost 210, and being able to model and turn on a pinpoint heel and knowing that I'm not going to break my heel. Preparing for it, this year I wanted a new gown. Last year I wore a turquoise gown. So my promoter and all of us, we sat down, we were going through the things, and I wanted red, they wanted this, I wanted that, so we finally came to the burgundy color. And I was like, okay, I'm not really happy with it, because when I opened it up in the box, I was like, this is the ugliest dress I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not wearing it. I'm not going to wear it. I threw a fit. And I put it on, walked outside in the bright sunlight with a huge mirror, and fell in love with the color. And then when I put the wig and the makeup and everything on, it was like, oh my God, this dress is, to me, it's just like the bomb. And for the fact that I helped design the dress, even though Coco made it, I always tell Coco I'm her simplicity girl. Because she has the girls that like all the intricate work and the beading and all this, and I like the very trim, very sleek, one solid beading and things like that. So evening gown's my favorite, because I feel I model well for my size. Mm-hmm.
What did you come up with the idea of your talent? I thought it was cute.
The Bridget? Actually, I stole it from a girl from about 10 years ago. A girl in North Carolina did it, and I have loved Ray Stevens since I was a little kid growing up. Being from the country, that's a country guy. So I thought, okay, let's take Bridget and let's do something different with it, because I think she had the Celtic dancers in with hers. And then I thought, okay, let's put Brittney in it, because Brittney would just crack on, because Brittney was hot at the time. And so I thought, okay, that's cute. We can do Bridget into Brittney, and it would kind of just sell a little more and make it a more updated tune. So that's where it came from. Actually, I stole it, so there. I admit.
You can see your legs and stuff. How did you do that?
How that? I took a pair of boots and I cut like from half of the sole from here. You cut this out and then you split the back of the boot and you put elastic and you get on your knees and you pull it up and you tape it up through here, tape it here, and you stuff the toes so the toes stay out, and you have knee pads on.
Oh, so the whole time your feet. You can even see them in the back of you. What I'm saying, this is a dress that's clever that you covered up. You can even
Black tights and black boots and black shoes and like that, so it hides everything really well. So yeah.
Did you have help getting back up after it was over? Or?
My knees were killing me. Especially on that tap routine. I was like, this is going to kill me. 'Cause I don't do that in rehearsals. It's like I can't tap in the rehearsal part, because I'm going to have to save it, because that's a lot of energy going on me. So, but yeah, that's where, and I like Bridget. I think she's kind of twisted in a way, in her own little world. Plus being 6'2" and going to like, this tall. It's like, and then when I stand up, it's like, oh my God, he's tall. So.
That knock is our time on and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you'd like to know from us, or any information you would like to leave with us since you're just about over?
Just to let you guys know that I'm happy to be here as Miss East Coast representative. It's our first time at the bar that we've had a regional pageant. And I think we're doing extremely well, even though they had me as their girl. Which they're still kind of like, okay, we got stuff, we got to deal with her, we got her. Sometimes I can get off the beaten path. And like I said, America gives me my structure, and this is a good structure system. So, and I need that every now and then. So,
good luck.
Good
well,
luck.
thank you.
We'll see you later on. All right. Thank you,
See you
sir.
again.
All right, bye-bye.
Mary.
Vicky.
Vicky. Oh, I'm a blonde. Sorry, Mary. Hot chocolate.
I was at East Coast one as well.
You're in. Oh, hi, sister. Thank you, sir.
Spencer.
Spencer. Guys, have a good time.
All right, bye-bye.
Enjoy the rest of your week.
Thank you. Same to you.
Hi.
Bad question, how are you?
I'm doing great. My name is Toshiki Neal. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and I've been giving you the illusion of Sashay.
Sit down and tell us just a little about yourself, and we'll go from there.
Thank you. Okay, a little about myself. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I was born in Flagstaff, but raised in Phoenix. Phoenix is a little hotter than Flagstaff. Flagstaff is kind of cold. I was born in December, and what I do is I am a detention officer, so I work inside a jail. Max inmates, pretty much people that has killed, mutilated people. I deal with the high intel of the prison. And about 5 years, I decided to do drag. It started off as a joke, like a Halloween thing, and it just evolved from there. And right now, I'm a home care nurse also, and I took care of my grandfather until last year when he passed away. So, and my future is to go on and to work with kids as I advocate for them to kind of be their mouth in where they can't speak or talk, pretty much with the deaf kids. That's what I want to do later. So.
But you're still a prison?
I'm still dealing with the prison. Still dealing with the prison.
No
Do
wonder
they,
you
do
did
they
that.
know your little hobby?
Some of them do. Some of them have
How do
come
they
to
do?
my shows. A lot of them, I thought, like, because of being prison and kind of secure and stuff like that, that they would kind of be looked down on, but it's not. They enjoy it. They think it's kind of interesting that I work for the prison and also a female illusion. So it's kind of intriguing for them.
And you're also a registered nurse.
I'm not really a registered nurse, but I did home care nursing. So what we just do is like your basics, the bath and washing.
CNAs.
Yes, basically.
Okay.
Yes.
What makes you happy?
What makes me happy is being around my family and friends, going out shopping and just pretty much being around them. I mean, life is hard enough with everything that has been going on in the world to really let anything really let you down when you think about other people and their trials. So being around my friends, like right now I'm really happy because a lot of my friends came down with me. A lot of my friends was in my town and helped me with a lot of things. So, yes.
What's your favorite category of the competition, and how did you prepare for it?
I think my favorite is interview, because interview pretty much it gives you to be back to who you really are, where you originally start from, and I like that. And then you give the illusion of being a female impersonator.
Did you enjoy talent last night?
I had a great time with my talent. I really did. I think talent went over well for me.
Is there anything you would have changed last night?
Would I
Just
pick-
overall, not personally for yourself, but the system going so far, was there anything that you would change, or you think everything's going fairly smoothly, or?
Only thing I probably would have did was move those props from the back, those little
Oh,
goals.
that's simple as
But
that.
other than that, I think everything went well. I had a great time in my
I think
talent.
we're going to address that next year, but we did take that into consideration. So.
Yes.
You been here before?
No, this is my first year here. Never been here. Never ever been here. I've been here as a dresser to dress someone, but I've never been here to compete. So this is my first year.
How does it, I'm sorry, how does it feel?
First, I was like really excited, overwhelmed, and then when I got here, I got nervous, and I think it was just the nerve, not really nervous of anything in particular, but just the nervous of, okay, I'm here now. I got to do what I came to do, so it was more of that.
I think we all go through that.
Yes.
And with this being your first year here, what, of all the different other pageants that are out there, what attracted you to the Miss America system?
The main focus is probably because in Arizona, we don't have all the other systems. We only have America. So pretty much when you start doing female illusion, all you have is the American system to go by. So when I bought videotapes, that's all I bought. I didn't really look at anything else or what other people were doing.
In one word, describe yourself and why.
Humble.
And why?
And why? Because I'm very focused and I know how to just be stable. And I think being humble keeps you stable.
Where do you want to see yourself in 5 years?
I want to see myself as being a correction officer, being an advocate for the kids is what I want to do. There's so many kids out there being abused just for no reason. And the way the world is today, I just want to be that voice to help these kids to get along and to get past whatever happened to them in their past.
Let's switch gears back. symbol of excellence, what does that mean for you?
Sometimes is being yourself and being a humble person to be able to succeed and take the good as well as with the bad.
How do you feel that, this being your first year, you may not have known how it was run in the past, but what effects do you feel, good or bad, the new ownership will have on the contest?
I think anytime you have a new owner, it brings a pretty much new life into a lot of things. He brings in a different point of view. Anything you do, even when you get a new supervisor on the job, there is always a new point of view coming across. And the only way you can approach that is never take something as it was hard for me to do, or take it as it's a new challenge, and I want to conquer this challenge.
How do you go about selecting your female attire?
That's funny. I think a lot of guys relate sexy and pretty to females. So when I thought about Sashay, I thought, okay, I know I want her to be pretty. I want her to be kind of sexy. So when I got ready for Sashay, that's exactly the mentality I took as going into this. Because when I look back at my pictures, she was not sexy or talented.
So you keep striving for improvement every time?
Yes.
So you critique yourself?
I critique myself. Like, even last night when I was in the dressing room getting ready for evening out, and I looked around, I was like, oh my God, look at her face. Okay, she's doing something different with her makeup. I tried to learn at every cost. I mean, that in order to improve yourself is by learning from other people.
What do you feel sets you apart from all the other 49 contestants?
The thing that set me apart from the other contestant is the moral support of being humble and having the background of not only my community, my family, my friends. And when you look out and realize, when I came here, I didn't have hardly anyone. And once I enter into the building and people saw me, I gained the respect of people I didn't even know. They came up to me and just, oh, you really look good, or you really did this. And that's something you hear when you're in your own state. But to come to another state and hear the same thing, it makes you feel really good. And being humble keep you focused.
Right, thank you.
What advice would you give to a newcomer that's just starting out in the position?
Stay humble. Never believe your own press. Because when people start saying you're really good or you look really pretty, a lot of girls believe that and they become cocky, and it shows. So staying humble.
That not means we're just about through. Would you like to leave us with any thoughts or ask us any questions before we have to go?
I thought, as far as leaving something, I think you guys have the hardest jobs. We just come here to do, you have 51 contestants to judge. You have the hardest job. Us is just presenting and selling what we have. So I think you guys have, you guys have the hardest part. I have the easiest part.
Thank you for that.
You guys do.
Well, good luck.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Take care, we'll see you later on, all right?
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hey there.
Good afternoon. My mother gave me the name of Brittney Obryan, and I created the illusion of Brittney Obryan.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Tell us just a little bit about yourself, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. I'm 35 years old, born and raised in Arizona, lived in Texas for the last 17 years, started a banking career kind of in Arizona when I was in high school, kind of went through a big, hoopla where all the banks started to close due to Charles Keating, and decided to move to Texas where my mother and sister originally were from. So I moved to Texas, and I've been there for that time now. I'm a vice president of operations for the first largest company, subprime mortgage lender in the United States. Very proud of that. I've been in lending for quite some time. I enjoy the mortgage industry. I enjoy administration and operations. I have a 5-year-old son, and I've been with my partner for 10 years, and I've been participating in the Miss America system since 1991. Brief.
Well, I have children. I have raised children. They're grown now, but with a child, how difficult will it be for you to fulfill all the duties of all that travel with your job and with spending time with the child?
Well, it's very difficult now with my job and the role that I'm in. The role that I'm responsible for is I have 3 different centers that I'm over the entire operations. And they're actually coast to coast. I have Florida, California, and then Texas. So I actually plan my days accordingly. I have supervisors and managers that report directly to me as well. And those are individuals that are paid salaries with managers under them and employees under them. So my job basically is to oversee, and that's what I'm there to do. I'm there to go in and kind of spot check, visit when I need to, visit. So in a hands-on role, I don't have that much on a daily basis. So it's allowed me to manage my time, and that really is what it is. My partner is a flight nurse for CareFlight, and he took on an educational role because Jacob just started kindergarten this year. So that allowed him to stay home, and that way he can get off, he's at home now. So at 2:45, when Jacob gets off school, Poppy goes picks him up. And so Poppy's Monday through Friday, and I'm at nights and on weekends with him. And I do a lot of traveling now with shows, and we just manage our time.
So when Jacob gets older, is he going to know your alter ego, or?
Jacob has a lot that he has to learn. There's Brittney. My family is a mess. His grandmother has, a lot of emotional issues. He'll know about that. Jacob was born to my sister. He is one of 8 children, and I adopted him when he was 2 months old because the state took him away from her. So there's a lot that Jacob needs to learn. And I've always, from day one, said honesty is going to be the best thing with him. When he's ready to understand it mentally, but I'm not going to hide anything. I'm not going to lie about anything. I'm always going to be honest, and he calls me daddy. He looks at me as his daddy. Best thing that's ever happened to me, but at the same time I know that I'm actually his uncle. So when he's able to understand that, there won't be any lies. It'll be all up front. And I think that's important with the way I'm raising him as well. He needs to know what he's getting into with 2 fathers and 2 gay fathers at that. Kids are not going to be nice at school. So as long as he knows that going into it, I think he'll better cope with it. And as long as I'm there and we have a good relationship, I think that he'll be just fine. I think it'll help him in his life.
Can make you stronger also.
It has made me it's made me a totally different person, one that I did not think I was going to be.
Right. What makes Greg happy?
My family. I think my family is such a big part of my life that if I didn't have them to lean on me or that I could lean on them, that honestly is what makes me happy. Money isn't everything, career isn't everything, prestige isn't everything. But my family, that's the most important thing to me.
So what would make Brittney happy?
A lot of jewelry. Brittney, one of Brittney's goals as well as Greg's goals is to become Miss Gay America. I know this year I'm not ready. After the talent last night and the issues that I had, I can look at you and say, I'm not going to be crowned Miss America this year. I'm fine with that.
But saying that, talent is only one portion of it. You have other
Absolutely.
categories to do, and so hopefully with that attitude, you will take back and to improve on next year.
Oh, absolutely. And I say that because you will see me again. I've been competing at the Miss America level for 5 years now. And when I come back, I want to be able to have the package that is perfectly put together. And I say that because with the competition this week, it's a very hard competition. One mistake will throw you out. And it is the best candidate, the one that has presented the best package. Have I done that this week? No, I have not. I'm so okay with saying that because I know that I've had mistakes. If I'm given the opportunity on the final night to correct those, obviously I'll look at correcting those.
Sure.
But I'm also a realist. I mean, I'm an adult. I came here, I had mistakes. I think when you look at your mistakes and you say, you know what, I lost my shoes. You move on with your life and you say, life goes on, mortgages still due, job will still be there tomorrow. You just move on.
Very good.
How did you choose your talent?
Not the original talent I planned. Had pretty big talent planned out. Started with the rehearsals about 4 months ago. 2 months into it, realized, the dancers just aren't going to get it. They're not going to get the intricate moves. I need to do something that I'm more comfortable in. And this year, it's going to be about me having fun. This year, it's going to be about me going on the stage and saying, this is me. I'm here to have fun, but I'm here to show you that I can do the job. I'm here to present a package that's professional. But more importantly, I'm also here to have fun, learn, and I think that's really what I've done this year. I've never been in Group 1 before. I've always been in the 3rd group, always did talent the hardest nights. And this year I said I need to try something different. I didn't go to state regionals. I've always been part of the regional system because I learned more that way. So I said, it's not working the way we need to. Let's change it up and let's try something new. And I think that's the way you learn.
long have you been doing female impersonation altogether?
I started when I was 16. I went to pick up a friend at an airport. Kind of got hooked from there. Professionally, probably since 1990.
What does an airport have to do with it? I'm afraid to ask.
Friend said, come go with me to pick up my friend in drag. And I was like, sure, why not? So 8 of us.
Okay.
8 of us went in drag, and I had hair in half of my face and thought, oh, I'm pretty. you know? But I mean, I was 16, I was pretty. I used a liquid base, I used my own hair. Couldn't tell, Of course, it was the 90s. But
That not means that we're almost through. Is there anything you'd like to ask us, or thoughts you'd like to leave us with?
It's just kind of what I said earlier. You will see me again. I'm not done. I'm a good administrator, but more importantly, I have the desire to be Miss America. I saw Brandy Alexander for the first time at Miss America in Arizona when she performed as Miss America, and I said, I will be Miss America one day. And I mean that. And I will obtain my goal. This year, probably not. Next year, I don't know. It's up to the stars. But one day, I will be one of the men crowned Miss America. I will.
Well, it's a great attitude to
Thank you. It was very nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet
I
you.
appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate you, Camper. All right.
I am contestant number 7. My name is Linnell Wolheim, and I'm also known as China Collins.
Do you know the routine?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Tell us just a little bit about yourself, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, I'm Southern Values. I'm originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. I relocated to Missouri, where I currently reside in '91. Attended Central Missouri State University, English major, fashion merchandising minor, and I love female impersonation. I enjoy doing characters as well as the way I see the song as well, and I've been enjoying female impersonation for 9 years. I'm very happy to be here, very relaxed. I'm glad you seem like you're enjoying the pageant, and that makes me really relaxed. I've been through a lot all summer long, and a lot of people know it. My husband passed about a month ago. We were together 15 years. Would have been this December. He passed chemotherapy, cancer, gallbladder. So it's taken a lot for me to focus myself and put my attention here, but I'm here because I am dedicated to Miss Gay America, and you definitely should know that about me. I'm an intelligent individual, strong will, and I'm here to have a good time.
And are you having a good time so far?
I am. I think I'm enjoying myself. I haven't had butterflies in my stomach before the competitions that I had on last night, evening gown and talent. Normally I remember standing on the side and the nerves in your gut. I didn't have those because he's with me. My better half. He knew me before there was China Collins, so that's really helping me a lot.
What makes you happy?
Making other people happy. On last year I won Miss Congeniality, and everybody was like, "You won that," and I was in top 10. I was very happy to say that, and I was 6. And I like helping other people. Yeah, so making other people happy makes me happy. I'm not selfish at all.
Well, with the new pageant owners and a little new direction and fresh life, are you seeing improvements, or is there anything that we could improve on even more?
Definitely with the new owners, Larry and Terry, I have grown to know them over the past year, and they are taking up with the tradition of Miss Gay America. Definitely tradition is a big part of this, and I respect that. They're staying in line with that, but they are making some changes. Slow is good, and I think they're moving slowly into that to make sure that there are no mistakes to be made. And we can always improve upon something. At this point, though, I think we're doing pretty good at the America system.
Hey, I'm sorry. Have you competed in other positions?
I have.
Yeah.
I have. I made top 10 at some too, so I'm very glad to say that. I work very hard at my craft, and I believe in respect for female impersonation overall. You want to branch out because you don't know who you are as a female impersonator unless you try different things. I truly believe that once you've set your feet in somewhere and you've made it, definitely you should put your dedication and your time into that system that believes in you, and that's why I'm here at Miss Gay America.
The gown that you had on last night, how did you choose that particular gown to wear?
I've always wanted a red competition gown. I was always scared of red because a lot of times I didn't hear very good comments about red evening gowns on stage. I would hear a lot of judges say, "Oh, they look like blood," or it looks this way and that way. I said, I'm going to do this red dress. I know how I can get away with this. So I've always wanted a red dress. I think it complements my skin tone, and red's my favorite color. Yeah.
With last night being your big night of doing gown and talent, looking back today, is there anything that you would change that you did last night?
In talent, more space. They had props, and the MCs were right next to me, and yeah, so just more space. But I had a great time. I enjoyed myself, and I love entertaining people, as most of the audience members know that know me, and just I had a great time. So
Want to go back to talent last night too. The judges didn't count off on semblance of excellence and things
okay.
like that. So don't.
Thank you.
No, that's we focus on what you were doing, not with
Well, everything around
limitations.
us. Okay, not a problem.
In one word, describe yourself and why.
As I mature, I would say tact. And I would say the things I've had to handle over this summer, you have to handle people, situations, and things with tact. And I look at that as I would have to, when you look at the word tact, tasteful. You must be a tasteful individual on stage, off stage, and everything you present. Absorb. I'm absorbed winning this pageant. C, caring. I won Miss Congeniality, as I would say, on last year. And I do care about people, and I want to see people happy as I want to be happy. And that last one would be tradition. So tag. That would describe me best.
That also goes back into winning Miss Gay America, not only the talent and the tact and all that tact can segue into, because there's a lot of administrative responsibilities.
is.
How would you deal with infractions of, say you were crowned Miss Gay America and promoters were not cooperating or doing what was according to the handbook, so to speak? How would you deal with a situation like that?
Definitely. I'm an administrator at home, work, and at play. I have people depending upon me all the time. As in my talent, 7 individuals, also side individuals. And definitely I would tell that particular promoter, put them aside. Definitely you don't want to embarrass anyone. That's that tack word. But definitely you want to let them know we have the handbook for a reason. And we definitely want you to abide by that. And the rules are clearly stated, and everyone signs a contract agreeing to apply themselves to the rules. So definitely just reference to that.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
What do you think about the Miss America Code of Conduct for title holders?
I would totally respect that. We have values. We want Miss America to be an individual respected as a gay male and as a female impersonator, and you have to have rules if you want anything to run successful.
That's our signal that we've got about a minute.
Oh, okay. Is that
Went
what
so
that was?
quick. Is there anything you'd like to tell us that we haven't talked about or ask us before your interview's over?
I think I'll probably, we've covered a lot, and I definitely want you to know, and I am sincere, and definitely you guys, I think, have seen that. Are you all looking for a particular individual, particular qualities, or is there some things you like more than others?
Well, it's kind of like when you spy somebody you're attracted to across the room.
You don't know it till you see
kind of
it.
know when you see it. It's hard to describe, but
Okay.
when somebody has
It's
it, you know.
a total package,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
each one of us, it's a different thing. We've been interviewed ourselves about what we look for. It's a total package, This is one segment of it. What you did last night is another segment of it. What I think of you as what you're doing in this segment might be different than what one of them
One
think
other
of
thing.
you. And that's why there is a panel of 5 judges, and
Okay.
we all come together and go from there. Okay.
Okay, well, I can see you guys on Friday, and I look up to you. I do Tina as well, so I'll be doing Tina on Friday.
And he does a pretty
Yeah,
good
I
job, too.
love you. I have like videos of you. Well, we won't get into that. Okay, they knocked for us, but definitely I appreciate you guys.
No sucking up.
I-
Okay. All right.
thank
We'll see you
you. I
later. All right.
appreciate you.
All right.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
sir.
Thank you as well.
Good to see you.
Okay, you guys enjoy yourself.
Okay, we'll see you later on.
Thank you.
Councilor, how were you, sir?